Ladies and gentlemen, dreamers and doubters, broken angels and hidden demons. Oh, don't be shy. Don't look around like you're not part of this. Because tonight, my friends, oh yes, tonight, I'm talking directly to you. To the souls that pretend to keep it together. To the hearts pounding behind polite smiles. To the masks you all wear so carefully. Welcome, welcome to the theater of truth. Sit tight, open your eyes, and let's burn the script they handed you. Because I've got something to say, and you're going to feel it in your bones. Private? Please, private? That word's a joke. A bedtime story for the weak. An illusion for the naive. Look around you. Nothing is private anymore. Every secret you thought you buried, every whisper you thought disappeared, every mask you carefully stitched together. It's everywhere now. Out in the open, floating in the air, spilling across glowing screens. They're watching you, they're recording you, and worse than that, they're judging you, constantly, relentlessly. And here's the delicious part, they're shook. Yes, they're shook. And you know it. You see, the world is trembling, desperately clinging to a rotten structure. They want control. They want obedience. They want you to stay small, safe, silent. They want you to whisper when you could scream, crawl when you could run, suffocate when you could breathe. And you, oh yes, you've been taught to beg for privacy, like it's some kind of treasure. But privacy is dead, darling, buried, 6 feet under. It was stolen the moment you signed your name on their invisible dotted lines. The moment you pressed agree without reading, the moment you traded freedom for comfort, privacy is gone. And all that's left is exposure, raw, naked, vulnerable, unstoppable. So what now? Do you panic? Do you cower? Do you hide in the shadows, trembling at the thought that the world can see you, that they can dissect you, tear you apart piece by piece? Is that what you do? No, not you, not tonight, not anymore. Because here's the punchline. Being exposed is your greatest weapon. They can't use what you've already owned. They can't shame what you've already embraced. They can't break a person who refuses to bend. When you rip the mask off and throw it into the fire, suddenly you are free. When you laugh at their judgment, their gossip, their little finger-pointing games, suddenly they lose all power. Their fear becomes your fuel. Their whispers become your thunder. Their eyes become your spotlight. Don't you see? They're terrified of you. Oh yes, they are. That's why they scramble, why they control, why they push their little rules and cages onto you. Because you, unchained, unleashed, unashamed, you are a threat. You are chaos to their order, wildfire to their neatly trimmed garden, lightning to their delicate glass towers. And nothing terrifies the system more than a person who cannot be bought, silenced, or humiliated into obedience. They want you quiet, so speak louder. They want you broken, so stand taller. They want you scared, so laugh in their faces. Because when you do, they'll realize the truth. They don't own you. They never did. They only owned the fear you carried, and once that fear is gone, you're untouchable. Think about it. Privacy, secrecy, reputation, all these things you worship, they're chains dressed up as virtues. They keep you worrying about appearances, about what others think, about who's watching. But when you kill that noise, when you say, to hell with their eyes, to hell with their judgment, suddenly you are dangerous, because you're no longer playing their game. And here's the beauty of it. Once you're free from that prison, you'll see the others, the ones still locked inside, clutching their masks, suffocating on their own lies. and they'll look at you with wide eyes, with fear, with envy, because you'll have something they never dared to taste: absolute freedom. The kind of freedom that comes when you stop caring who's watching, when you stop apologizing for existing, when you stand in the storm and scream, "Here I am, take a good look. I'm not hiding anymore." Oh, they're shook, my friend. The whole world is shook. And they should be, because deep down, they know. This curtain is falling, this play is ending, and the actors are tearing off their costumes. The truth is marching in, loud and merciless. And those who cling to their fake privacy, their fake control, their fake respectability, they're the ones who will crumble. But you? No. You will rise. You will rise like fire out of ash, like laughter out of silence, like madness out of order. And the moment you stop begging for privacy, the moment you step into the spotlight and embrace exposure, chaos, vulnerability, that's the moment you become untouchable, invincible, unbreakable. So let them watch, let them record, let them whisper, let them panic, let them shake, because you are beyond their reach now. You are not the mask, you are not the secret, you are not the lie they told you to live. You are the chaos they fear, the storm they can't contain, the truth they can't bury. Private, please, it's everywhere now. And that's the punchline, that's the freedom, that's the fire. Now go. Step into their gaze, walk into their fear, and laugh. Laugh so loud, the walls shake. Laugh so hard, their judgment cracks. Laugh so deep, it drowns their little world of control. Because once you laugh at them, nothing can touch you. Nothing. Ha 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 ha. Oh, they're shook. And you know it. You want more? Oh, of course you do. The hunger in your eyes gives it away. You see, once you taste a drop of this poison, you crave the whole bottle. And that's exactly what this world fears most, that you'll wake up one day and realize how addicted you are to your own freedom. Let me peel it back for you. Privacy was never really about protection. No. It was about control. You've been taught that your secrets keep you safe, that hiding your scars, disguising your rage, burying your pain makes you civilized. But the truth is that secrecy keeps you docile. It keeps you chained to shame. They whisper in your ear, "Hide that, don't show this, don't speak, don't feel." And you obey because you think it makes you strong. But strength, real strength, it's not in what you hide, it's in what you dare to show. They're terrified of a man who shows his scars like medals. They're horrified of a woman who screams her truth louder than their lies. They're unsettled by the one who exposes everything, every wound, every madness, every ounce of pain. Because once it's out there, once it's no longer hidden, it can't be used against you. They lose their leverage. Their blackmail turns to ash. Their gossip collapses into silence. Oh yes, they. You know who I'm talking about. The faceless herd, the system, the judges, the critics who've never risked a thing, but always sharpen their knives for those who do. They want you afraid of exposure because they're drowning in their own secrets. They want you small because they could never handle being seen. They want you begging for privacy because they live in cages built from shame. But here's the delicious irony. While they spy on you, while they dissect your every move, they're the ones trembling at night, terrified of their own reflection, terrified that someone, anyone, might see them as they really are. Weak, hollow, counterfeit. That's why they want you quiet. That's why they want you compliant. Because if you expose yourself, fully, brutally, unapologetically, you remind them of everything they're not. You become the mirror they can't stand to look at. So let me give you the secret. You don't kill fear by hiding from it. You kill it by feeding it to the fire, by dragging it into the light, by standing on the stage of your own life and saying, "Here I am. Judge me, hate me, record me, twist me, I dare you." That's when fear flips. That's when it becomes fuel. Because once you stop caring, once you stop begging for shadows to crawl into, you become untouchable. You become dangerous. You become the one thing they can't control, unashamed. And my, oh my, there's nothing more terrifying, more unstoppable, more intoxicating than a soul that doesn't flinch when the world is watching. You know what privacy really was? A leash. And they tricked you into holding the other end. Ha! Isn't that funny? They convinced you to guard your own cage, but when you laugh at them, when you burn the leash, when you walk out into the storm and bare your teeth, you're not just free. You're a weapon. So let them scream, let them panic, let them whisper. They've lost it. They've gone mad. Because madness is freedom in disguise. Madness is what they call the ones who broke the chains first. And when the dust settles, when their walls crumble, when their illusions collapse, they'll remember you. The one who laughed when everyone else begged for shadows. The one who stood naked in the storm and didn't just survive, but thrived. Private? Please. It's everywhere now. And that's exactly why you win.